From the RBC Heritage to the Players Championship, we are back at it again to give you the good, the bad, and the unusual from the past month. And let's start things off on the right foot. How about something good? An ace from the WGC Cadillac match play. Ben Martin was on the 243-yard par 3 17th hole during the opening round in San Francisco when he found the bottom of the cup from the tee. And that wasn't the only great moment from the tournament. Rory McIlroy was all square with Jim Furyk in his semifinal match and had 44 feet for eagle on the par 5 18th. A birdie would have finished the job, but that would not have been quite as dramatic for the world number one, who would ultimately go on to win. Speaking of dramatic, there was one match that got pretty heated during the Cadillac match play. Ironically, both guys were going home no matter the outcome, but you have to remember these guys are competitors and take things seriously no matter what. So Keegan Bradley and Miguel Angel Jimenez originally started butting heads when Keegan's ball landed on the road on 13, which was not out of bounds but a temporary immovable obstruction. Then on 18, Bradley required another drop from another TIO, and Jimenez had some more questions about the ruling, and they got into it. Bradley's caddy, Pepsi, joined in, and nothing was resolved on the green following the final putts on 18. Pretty unusual sight to see on the course. Following the round, both guys said they were over it and moving on, so if anything, this just shows how passionate these players are about the game. Now on to the Zurich Classic of New Orleans, where there was a different type of standoff. This sneaky snake made his way on the course where a rules official attempted to herd it off the course with his golf cart. Then at the Players Championship, Robert Allenby was startled by a furrier little creature. A raccoon came out in daylight on the 14th tee, and you would think Allenby thought it was a bear. So Allenby had also been in the good category at TPC Sawgrass for quite a while, finding land at the Island Green on 17 44 straight times. But things got bad during the third round when Allenby put it in the water on his 45th try and then his 46th try. But there were some pretty incredible moments from 17, so we're going to finish things off with the best from the most famous hole in golf. Hitting the bulkhead usually means your ball is going straight in the drink, but Will McKenzie got quite the lucky bounce up the neck of the green to the rough. He then ran it back up the path, which is only about 5 feet wide, to a few feet from the hole, and would make one well-deserved par.
Will McKenzie for the all-world par, and he got it in the fans. Love it.
Now, Matt Kuchar's ball didn't bounce down the neck of the green, but it landed in the rough on it. It was a little too risky for Kuch to stand on the bulkhead and hit the shot, so he played it safe. Not really, he actually decided to turn around and hit the ball while facing away from the green. It paid off for the past champ, and the crowd loved it. And finally, how about Sergio sinking a 44-foot putt to tie clubhouse leader Ricky Fowler at 12 under on Sunday?
Is he going to stretch? Yes, it is! Sergio Garcia! Oh, man!
Kevin Kisner would also join in on the fun to make it a three-man playoff where Garcia would be knocked out on the third playoff hole, and Fowler and Kisner would head back to 17. So in what definitely wins best of the best for this edition of Good, Bad, Unusual, Ricky Fowler birdied the 17th hole 3 times on Sunday at the Players. He finished the final 4 holes of regulation with 3 birdies and an eagle to pick up his second and most meaningful win on tour, and sealed it all with a kiss. That does it for me, but if you see something that you think is good, bad, or unusual and should make it in the show, find us on Twitter using #GBU.